go up here and scout the road out and see if we could get up in here. They've had some low beds up in here and stuff, so we're gonna go up here and scout the road and see how she goes before we bring the truck up in here. I get to go back to work, so been not doing much. So we finally get going back to work, and we stopped for a few days, a couple days on this fire. So, anyways, let's see if we can get the truck up in here where they want to get it unloaded at. Get back with you here in a minute. We'll get up the road here and see how she looks. So far it's looking alright. I'll be back. Well, we got a gate. Yes. They go through this gate. That's what they said anyway. I'll open the gate. Well, so far it's a decent gravel road. Here, like you got a barn right up over there. Through the property, it looks like. They said where the flags are, we're gonna turn and where the flags are at. We'll go up this thing. This looks like we're getting a little tight. Road. Nice piece of land. Looks like it's been logged. Not much fire danger in here. I guess they got property in here. People have property. They kind of cleaned her up, managed it a little bit better. Pretty nice spread they got here. Oh, there's a house down there. Must be the main house right there. Log cabin, log house. I'd say a log house more than a cabin, but pretty nice. 2-story. big logs. Probably some 2-footers they made them log that house out of. 24-inch logs, it looks like. Anyways, we'll get up here and see how we got, what we come up with. For you guys, so I can I'll put it on the outside. You don't have to keep looking through the screen there. Maybe see a little bit better. But anyway, so yeah, had a comment on here. They wanted me to explain some. What goes through my my daily routine on doing this. So what usually happens is you get up in the morning, get basically briefed on, go to briefing. Every fire is this way, so you go to briefing and you get the basically what you're going to do for the day. Done with that, you'll go to the next guy that's in charge of you and he'll tell you what you're going to do today. And then you come up and go to work usually, but so the last couple days basically just sitting down there waiting for them to let me do something. So that's basically how that goes. Don't really do, I mean, that's, you do very, you basically go, they tell you what to do and you go do it. There's not much come through and skid all the logs and stuff that the feller butchers cut down, and the ones that were not really marketable, I guess, the non-marketable logs that are probably little dinky things. They want me to go up there right now. That's where we're headed right now. We're going to go up there and basically grind up the stuff they left behind. Clean up the fire line. Or a contingency line, basically. This dozer line runs from here over to another fire that burned earlier on this fall or summer. They're basically just tying right into it. Anyways, we'll head up this road here a little bit further. I don't know how much further, but wherever the dozer line is, move on, I guess. So I'll be back with you. Well, this is a freaking mess. Side of a mountain, trying to grind up 10 foot of crap. Fun stuff. Done any fire line with an excavator. The only thing I've done with an excavator is rehab the dozer line. But as far as actually digging fire line on a fire with an excavator, I'm not saying they don't do it, but I have never been asked to do it. We've never been called on a fire to dig fire line with an excavator. Only rehab the dozer line. As far as the excavator going on a fire line, this is about what you get. You put the grinder on it and you grind up all the stuff. So I guess as far as this and the dozer, most of the time it's more exciting with the dozer because you're actually probably sometimes next to the fire or whatever, you guessing that the skidders couldn't drag this stuff out of here, so now I'm grinding it. Which, I mean, it's alright. It's just time consuming because you're basically mulching the same thing more than once, because you start at the top, or you can get underneath it, like down here on the bottom here, and start working your way into it. But the problem is that I'm seeing there's some stuff in here that's just root wad and all. It's not just trees, so that gets wound up in there and locks up the head, so you gotta keep rolling it out. Now that I mentioned that, I had another guy. He asked me if this was an older head, and I go, so the answer is yes, it is an older head. We've had this head since we started grinding. I don't know when that was. I don't know when we bought this head, but it's a BH62, I think. But I ripped a big old hole in the drum on it, and I was gonna make my own drum because I got tired of Fecon teeth. I was gonna build my own drum for this thing, change different teeth, because I got tired of fighting the teeth that were on it from Fecon, the old original bolt through the side teeth. The problem is with those teeth is if you don't get them tight, the centrifugal force will not hold them against the holder, and then when you start getting it in the trees, it acts like a little hammer and it starts bending the holder. So I mean, I broke holders off and everything else doing it that way. It's basically being lazy type of stuff, but I mean, it's just, you basically are pulling your guts out trying to tighten them up because you can't get an air wrench or anything in there to tighten them up. So I was gonna build one for it, but I didn't. We found out that they changed their teeth design on it, and so I got the newer drum on this with the single bolt right through the tooth, or right through the holder, so you can basically goes through the holder and then threads into the tooth. So basically I can use an air wrench on it, or an impact wrench, and pull the teeth off with just the impact. You don't need to hold them or nothing. So I was gonna build it. The price of the drum, I couldn't justify building one, spending the money to build one. So we just bought the drum from Fecon, and so yeah, it's an older head, but it's got a new drum in it, newer drum. I guess I've had this drum on here for probably 5 years now, I guess. Maybe longer. There you go again. I don't know when we bought it. So, but it's a lot nicer to change the teeth out on it.